Okay, I decided I had an exhaust leak on my 2012 Chevy Equinox. I believe it's a 4-cylinder. Anyway, I decided to check online and said repair costs would run from $300 to $500, which is $300 to $500 I don't have to put into it. So I made this video for anybody that like to save a few dollars and maybe help you out a little bit. I'm not a certified mechanic. My wife says I'm a certified idiot, but I'm not afraid to tear into something. First thing when you open the hood, you're going to see a part that looks like this. It is the air intake. Has two things that actually hold it on. Has a big hose clamp. Takes a standard screwdriver. Then there's another one on the bottom side. Takes a standard screwdriver. You loosen those up. Those come off, and the back of it fastens down to a bracket. All you gotta do is get a hold of it and pull up on it. They snap down in there, so you're not going to break it. Just to pull it up off of them, and then you'll come to this part. And you can see where it sets over the top of it, and you remove the oil cap, and then that part snaps up off of it, and then I suggest putting your oil cap back onto the engine, and then you will come to a bracket. The bracket that was holding your air intake, this is the bracket right here. There's two bolts that hold it on down here in the back side. You'll have to take off. They were I believe, they were 1/2 inch, and I set them over to the side, and then you will expose the heat shield, and the heat shield will look like this right here. This part, of course, goes toward your engine. It will set like this, and you will see your oxygen or heat sensor coming up out here with the wire. You'll have to unplug your wire off of and that wire will be fastened to that bracket. And you remove that, and then you can you'll have access to that. I just kind of took that off and put that bracket a little bit to one side, and kind of got it where it'd stay there out of my way a little bit. And then I went and underneath the car took one bolt out of the catalytic converter so it could drop down whenever I took it loose from the exhaust manifold, because it's going to have to go down so you can clear to go off of the studs off of your exhaust manifold. And then I came back up and took 3 bolts out of the heat shield out of the top of it. There was one here, and then one on the side right here. I believe those were 10 millimeter. And then I got a tool, which was this tool right here. It's got a cutaway in it. It's a 7/8. It's a standard for General Motor products, and it also works on Ford and stuff. But it was froze up so bad that my tool actually spun on the nut, or on the oxygen sensor. So that's the oxygen sensor right there, what's left of it. The nut's all messed up on it. And anyway, I went to my trusty little 4.5 inch grinder, and I'll have to replace that sensor, but I don't know that I'd ever got it out of the exhaust manifold anyway. I cut it off with my little 4.5 inch grinder with a metal cutting wheel, and I removed 10 nuts. You can see on the exhaust manifold there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you can see it very well is cracked. It's cracked through the bolt holes here and here, and has a big that crack that starts down in here and goes plumb over the top, right there. So the exhaust manifold is ruined. I go online and find the exhaust manifold for it and put it back together. So hopefully this could help you out a little bit if anybody likes to do things yourself and is not afraid to tackle it. I'm telling you, you'll make a couple of sacrifices. Always make a sacrifice to the blood gods, and you'll get a little bit of skin up spots. But you save $300 to $500, I'd say it'd be worth it. But it's all located back in the back end of the engine, and I always accused them of making them hard so you couldn't work on them. But if it was electrical, I wouldn't mess with it. But anyway, hopefully this will help you out if you ever need to do that. It started out with just a light spitting noise, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And that's what it ended up being. The exhaust manifold was cracked real bad and opened up, and it got to sounding really loud like you had no exhaust on it. So, but anyway, hope this will help you out. And good luck.